Scoug's good to get back on the pitch on Tuesday.
Nah, like you said, it's good to get back on the pitch. I've been out for a few weeks now. It was kind of unfortunate because I was hitting a bit of form at the time I got the injury. But like you said, it was good to be back on the pitch and get 45 minutes under my belt, and it was a good game, a competitive game.
It just shows you, doesn't it? You get onto the pitch in a game like that, and it's nothing like training. It's another step up.
Oh, definitely. Look, you can't replicate what you do in a game in training, no matter what you do. So 45 minutes under my belt in that game, and it was a good high tempo game against a good, decent Rangers team. So it was good to get 45 minutes.
Does it put to rest any fears that you might have that the injury might still be niggling away in the background?
A little bit too. I felt pretty good for a good couple of weeks now. I'm sure Dol and Dave will probably tell you that I've been chopping it a bit to get back a bit sooner, but they didn't want to push it, and understand why, because you can't really risk a hamstring as such, because you could redo it. So I took their word for it, and I feel good.
I remember when it happened, you walking up the corridor saying it'll be a couple of weeks, I'll be back. How frustrating has it been?
To be fair, like you said, I thought a couple of weeks max at the time, because I didn't feel that bad, and obviously we got the results back from the scan, and it wasn't good news. And when Dog told me, I was kind of sitting there like pretty shocked, because I didn't feel that bad. But I've done the hard work now, and now I need to make sure I can get back on the pitch with the boys in the first team.
It's horrible, isn't it, having to sit back and watch, particularly when you're injured, because you just want to be out there.
No, definitely. Look, you kind of want to try to. For me, I hate watching football, especially in games that I feel like it could influence, where you're sitting watching the boys and things are not going well and stuff like that, and it's tough to watch, but hopefully I can get back in amongst it now.
How much have Dolly and Dave had to hold you back? Because even the gaffer was saying you're just somebody who wants to get on with it.
I don't want to say how long, but for me, I want to be back within 2 weeks, but obviously they had different plans for me, which I need to respect, and obviously they know probably better than me, so I can't really complain.
You said it earlier, you were in some really good form. It was all clicking, coming together for you. That makes it even more frustrating.
No, look, I kind of sums up my career in a little bit. As soon as I hit a bit of good form, I get an unfortunate injury, and that happened here as well. So hopefully I can get back to that good form I showed beforehand.
Well, it's not going to be easy, Scough, because some of these midfield lads, they're playing really well.
No, look, the gaffer's brought in good players. You've got Bridge, you've got Mo, who's came in and done very, very well. And you've obviously got Jonah, and then you've got Knight as well, who's not really been featuring. So like you say, these boys are good players, and they wouldn't be here if the gaffer didn't think they were good players. So like you say, I've got work on my hands to get back in, but hopefully after Tuesday I've took a step in the right direction.
But the gaffer's been speaking very highly of you. I know he's keen for you to be back. That's nice to hear, isn't it?
Of course. Look, like I say, I've worked with the gaffer for long enough, and he knows what I can do, and he trusts me and I trust him. So for me, it's just kind of try to show him, repay the faith he shows in me again, and hopefully I can get back out there soon.
And you being you, you'd want to start on Saturday, but again, I suppose there's a case of doing it properly.
No, 100%. Obviously, I don't think I might be ready, but I don't want to say that. Like you said, you need to go through different stages to make sure you're 110%, to be honest with you. But if it's up to me, I'd like to start. But I know the boys ahead of me have been doing well, so they'll keep the shirt, I'd imagine, until I get my chance again. And
you've touched on this, the league table, we are where we are, but it just feels like we're on the brink of something.
No, 100%. I think we've seen over... I'm trying to think how many games. I've missed 7 or 8 games, and during that, I think you could probably say 5 or 6 of the games where we've done really, really well and just been unfortunate. The rub of the green, the bounce of the ball, it just hasn't gone for us. So hopefully we can get that rub of the green and get the 3 points.
Saturday away game in particular, Scoogs. What's it like when you're not part of that travelling squad?
It's frustrating, especially if you can't really watch a game. But sometimes it's nice to have a weekend off, but you're here to do a job and you're here to play football, and that's what I love doing. So I'm just glad that I can look forward to being back in the matchday squads, hopefully.
Just finally, the fans were really appreciating what you were doing before the injury. Again, that's something good and must give you confidence.
No, 100%. Look, you go out there and give 110%, and you try to do your best, and I hope that the fans can see that, and hopefully I can continue doing that and get back to what I was good at beforehand.
Thanks for you.